Hello, guys, and welcome back. I am Raseclight, and this is Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. So, right now, um, apparently, we're holding Sachiko's hand. Fun! Because that's always fun. To hold Sachiko, to hold an evil fucking spirit's hand. Hello, Shaylee. So, corpses, we already. Yeah. So, something tells me that I'm going to Death Room. Something tells me that I'm going to Evil Dead's room. So, I'm just rechecking. Hey, Yuka, do you want to show Sachiko's your pantyhose? The hole you dig to bury your panties. Because Yuka is such a dirty girl. She's walking around holding a ghost hand with no panties. In a scene that took way too long. And it was very, very unnecessary. Can I go all the way here? Or they're gonna stop me in front of that room? No, they didn't stop me. I'm holding Sachiko's hand for some.
Sachiko-chan!
Sachiko. Huh?
そっちは
There's
何もない
nothing
から
over that way, so let's not go there, right?
そうなの
Really?
調べ
Is it
なくて
okay
いい
to
の
skip
かな
over it though?
大丈夫だよ
It's
さっ
fine.
きしっかり見
I
た
was
から
really thorough.
出口とお
Come on,
兄ちゃんを
We
探
have
そ
to
う
find Big Brother and get out of here.
そうだ
Okay
ね
then. Evil fucking Sachiko. Storehouse? Ah! Oh, that's good. Oh, that feels good. Ah, I just snapped my neck. That felt good.
開いてないんだね
Doesn't seem like can we get it open?
そうだね
No, it
こ
doesn't.
ういう時
I wonder what Big
お兄
Brother
ちゃん
would
な
do
ら
at a
どう
time
す
like
るかな
this. Busted.
お兄ちゃんに会いたい
Do you miss your Big Brother?
とっても
No, that was a horrible show. I miss him a lot.
鍵開くといい
I
ね
hope we can get this door open. How?
鍵開くといいね
You get the key. The key. Obviously, the key is gonna be here. Yep.
お兄ちゃん
You're working
や
with
っぱ
Best
り
Girl.
ここにはいないの
Best
か
Girl's
な
ghost now. Apparently. Apparently, Yuka doesn't remember Sachiko, even though she was in the laboratory with Hammer Dude, giving orders to Hammer Dude. I'm not even talking about Yuka don't remember, not remembering Sachiko's from the previous loop in time. I'm talking about she already met her at the lab. Sachiko was giving orders to Hammer Dude when he killed the other crazy dude. So I guess Big Brother really isn't here.
そうだね
I guess not.
幸子ちゃん
Sachiko,
ゆかの他に
have
は
you seen
誰も
anyone
見なかった
anyone else in here besides me?
うん
Mm-hmm. That's all she said. And then silently she squatted on the ground and wrapped her arms around her
どうした
knees.
の？どこか痛い
What's
の？
wrong? Are you
お
hurt?
姉ちゃ
Are
ん
you evil? Big
寒
sis,
い
I'm
よ
cold. Then
寒
fucking die
い
already. You're cold? She nodded firmly, almost exaggeratedly.
そっか
I guess that
幽霊
makes
でも
sense.
痛みを感
If
じ
a
るな
ghost
ら
can feel
きっ
pain,
と
there's no
寒
reason
さも感
she
じるよ
couldn't
ね
also feel
かわい
changes in
そう
temperature. Poor girl. No, she is the temperature change. She doesn't feel temperature change. She is. As if to show me just how cold she was, she then started visibly shivering. Brrr.
ねえ幸子ちゃん
Hey
何か
Sachiko,
ゆかに
is
で
there
きるこ
anything
と
I
な
can do
い
to make you feel better? Uh, I'll feel a little bit warmer if I had an extra set of panties, but I think you don't have any.
何かさ
Anything? Oh
あ
fuck.
幸子ちゃんがこれ以上辛
Uh
くな
huh.
らないように
You've been through
何
so
でも言っ
much
て
already, so I don't want you to have to go through anything else. So if I can help, just tell me. Sachiko is going to pull as a Luke Skywalker thing. When freezing, just open the animal's belly and just crawl inside.
じゃあ
In that case,
お姉ちゃんのそれ
can I
ちょう
have
だい
those? Ah, she wants panties. She was pointing at my feet out, the shoes.
靴下
My socks. Oh, this was the first time I noticed that Sachiko was walking around barefoot.
あ
Ah, I was so busy worrying about myself and about finding my big brother that I completely failed to pay any attention to poor Sachiko's appearance. Oh, she's poor. Oh,
ごめんね
poor little thing.
すぐ気がつかなくて
I'm sorry, I didn't notice earlier.
いいの
Is that right? Sachiko shook her head.
私お姉ちゃんなのに
If I'm
も
supposed
っ
to
と
be
早
her
く気
big
づいて
sister,
あげ
I
られ
really
れば
need to
よ
be
かっ
more
た
observant. I need to pay more attention. Yes, to the fact you already met her and she's a crazy ass bitch. Just look at that look. Yes, master. If I were Big Brother, I would have noticed right away. Not really. And he given her my shoes. Why? But it wasn't too late. I took off my shoes and socks and offered them to Sachiko. She's already dead. You realize that? You're worrying about a dead. They were a little wet, but they were wet and you didn't bury your socks. Oh, but your panties? Oh yeah, let's bury them. But still better than walking on these cold, dirty floors in bare feet. She's cold. You're given wet socks. Really nice, big sis. I didn't really like the idea of doing that myself, but just one look at these poor lost souls shaking from form convinced me I was doing the right thing. Uh-huh.
ありがとうお姉ちゃん
Thank you, big sis. Sachiko took just the socks, leaving the shoes in my hand.
幸子ちゃん
Are you
靴
great
下
with
だけ
only
でいいの
socks, Sachiko?
上履
You
き
don't
は
want to wear my shoes over them?
うんだって
I'm
お
okay.
姉ちゃんが裸足になっ
If I
ちゃう
took
でしょ
both, then you'd be barefoot. She flashed a gentle smile at me, which stayed on her face the whole time. She slowly put on both of my
ゆか
socks.
お姉ちゃんに怪我
I
して
don't
ほ
want my
しく
big
ないから
sister, you get to get hurt after all.
そっか優しいん
Well,
だね
that's very
幸子ちゃ
thoughtful
ん
of
は
you, Sachika. I patted her head, just like Big Brother always did to me. There.
お姉ちゃん大好き
I love you, big sis. No, you're a crazy bitch. You have no heart. Her smile had grown. It now stretched from cheek to cheek, and I began to feel like I'd do anything at all to keep her happy. I wonder if this was how Big Brother felt when I smiled at him like that.
頑張ろうね幸子
Let's
ち
do
ゃん
our best in here, Sachiko. Despite the severity of the situation, I was in high spirits. I almost forgot how horrible this place really was.
頑張る
Do our best.
お兄
Uh-huh.
ちゃんを見
Let's
つけ
do
ら
our
れるよ
best to find Big Brother. Oh, here she comes. Gigo, Gigo.
幸子ちゃん
Sachiko.
今
Raul?
何か言った
Sachiko? Did you say something? Sorry, just I heard my cat say Raul? What? Yeah, Sachiko, did you say something? I thought that was a giggle, but it sounded different somehow. Like her voice had changed to someone else's, or someone else wasn't here.
ううん
Mm,
かわいい
you're so cute. I just want to mess you right up. Huh? What?
うんうん何も言っ
I
てない
didn't say anything.
そっか
Oh, guess it was just my imagination then. What is it they usually say in movies? Run the fuck out. Just happy in the wind? Not not too likely in a stagnant underground bunker like this, but still.
と怖がりすぎ
I
な
think
の
I'm just getting paranoid.
もっとしっかりしなくち
I
ゃ
need to pull
お
myself
姉ちゃん
together.
なんだから
I'm her big sister after all. I put on the bravest face I could manage and marched back into the hall, pausing only to make sure Sachiko was still behind me. No, close the fucking door behind her. What is this music? So I'm looking for a key. How am I gonna look for a key? Oh my god. Where am I gonna look for a key? A key. Where could a key could be? Big sis. Sachiko had come to a halt. I was grabbing loosely on the cuff of my skirt to stop me as well. What's wrong? I don't like this place. It feels scary, especially with me in it. Yeah, it does. I don't want to be here either. How about we go over there instead? Okay. Yes, I need to look for fucking key. Thank you. Ooh, Yuki Tanaka. Satomi Kurogi. Oh my god, it's gonna search every corpse. Okay, not this one. Not this one. Tsuyoshi Kawasaki. Ah, Kawasaki! Nope. 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 Damn it! Game over. What the? Huh? Huh? Talk to the hand. What? The fuck happened? I got 2 achievements. Takine Tail Spinner and Rubianus. What the hell happened? Why am I dying? You have to do all that again. Alright, so go back here. See if I already.
幸子ちゃんそうなの
There's
見ない
something better.
きっと怖い
It
思
would
っ
be
てたら
frightening you.
幸
It'd
子
be
ちゃ
better
ん
if you
の
didn't look.
よかった
Big says you
また死体を見な
didn't
く
want
て
to see those dead bodies again either. So you're not entering? Oh, you bitch. Up each, please. Okay, I need to find the key. The question is how? Where? So is a time-based thing, this? Is this a time-based thing? That I need to... I'm guessing that I already got the ID tags. Let's go to the dash room. Okay, this is the same thing.
じゃあお姉ちゃんの靴下ごめんねいいの私お姉ちゃんなのにありがとうお姉幸子ちゃん床そっか
So...
お姉ちゃん大好き頑張ろうね頑張るそっかきっともっとしっかりしなくちゃお姉ちゃんなんだから
Let's check something. Save. And let's save here. I just want to check if I do already have those ID tags. Let's see if I already have them. Yes, I do. Akiko Sekine. Asuka Misuno. Alright. I think that's all the ID tags from there. Alright. Not there. Let's go all the way here. Probably. Okay, so the ID tags are kept even though if it's game over and I have to load back to a previous file. So the tags are not tied to a save file. Okay. Oh, now I can enter? No. This is getting darker. So what now? It's my feet, they hurt. My feet hurt. Your feet? The soles of Sachiko's feet seem to be bothering her quite a bit. As we stood there, I noticed she was fidgeting in place, trying not to stand on them.
そうだよね。
Guess they were
幸子
hurt,
ちゃん、
huh?
靴下
You've
だ
been
けだ
walking
もんね。
around in just socks after all. Huh? She said nothing else. She just stared at my feet. She didn't want my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier, and she turned them down. So I just smiled and decided I'd offer them again.
私の上履き
Do you want to wear my shoes?
いいの？
Is that okay?
幸
Of
子ちゃ
course.
ん、また
We
怪我
wouldn't
し
get
ちゃうもん
we
ね。
wouldn't want you getting hurt, yeah, huh? Anymore. Now would
お
we?
姉ちゃんは
What about you, big
嘘
sis?
は
I'm
お
your
姉
big
ちゃんだ
sis,
から
so I'll be
大丈
just
夫だ
fine.
よ。
Oh, Yuka. I wouldn't accept any objections. I just took off my shoes and handed them to Sachiko without another word. Cheerful, she slipped them on over my socks. Now can I have your body too? They were a little big on her, but I knew she'd feel better just having them.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
嬉しい。
I'm really happy now.
じゃあ、行こっか。
Let's get going then, okay? Ah? Sachiko wasn't used to such big floppy shoes. She took one step and stumbled forward.
大丈夫？
Now,
繋いでてあ
smack
げる
her
よ。
with the rock. Are you alright? Here, you can take my hand.
うん。
Okay, big sister Yuka, I
お
love
姉
you.
ちゃん大好き。
Hee hee hee.
幸子ちゃん、ここは
幸子
何もなかったか
I'm
ら
already
引き
looking
返
here.
そう。
There was nothing to find. Let's head back. Okay. I think there was a path in this bathroom.
そう。
Oh, really? All the way back there.
うーん
Mm,
この
is it
ま
really
ま
okay
進
to
ん
keep
でて
going like
こっ
this?
ちがいい。
Let's go this way. Sachiko was pointing down the hall towards the spot where the earthquake had dropped me.
こっち？こっ
This
ち
way.
に何かあるの？
Is there something over there?
わかんない。けど
I don't
こ
know.
っち。
But come on.
何の音だろう。
So, in this place, I need to go particular places to prop the conversations so this happens. So is the pool, that room, warehouse, storehouse, bathroom. What was that
あ
sound?
そこに入りたい。
I want to go in there.
あそこ？
In
で
there?
もあ
That
そ
room
こ
is
は
locked.
鍵が。今開いた音
But
がしたの。
it just made a sound like it unlocked.
何かあるの？
Sure. Is there something in there?
お願い。
My weapons.
入りたい
Please,
の。
I want to go in.
そっか。
Well, alright.
じゃあ
Let's see what's
そっちに
inside
行
then.
こうか。
Sachiko nodded firmly. Then Bradley dragged me by the hand over to the door near the entry point in this underground maze. It's not actually a maze, but okay. To the storehouse. I need to save.
うわー、なんかここ。
And now there's more bodies here. Wow, this room is pretty big.
あっち。
Over there. Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me farther into the darkened room.
待って幸子ちゃん。
Sachiko, wait. Ow. I suddenly felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see what I stepped in. Nails. Oh, new bots. We have new bots now. A nail? Yes. One time, when I was a kid, I actually think I was kind of the age of Yuka. I was like what, third or fourth grade, kinda. I was playing on the night on a construction site for a house near a couple blocks this where I'm at right now. And suddenly I enter the construction site running, and then I felt something on my foot. I stepped on a nail. So I got froze there for a bit. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt. There was nobody around, so The only thing I could do was, with my other foot, step on the board which had the nail, and then I just started counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I just pull up my other foot, and the nail was around this big, completely rusted all around, and it was just on my talon. I don't know how. It didn't touch any bones, anything else. It just went in between the little bones on the talon. So I had to stumble walk slowly those 3 4 blocks to my house. Then I told my mom. Well, my mom actually asked me, "What's with your foot?" And I said, "I stepped on a nail." So she took me to get a shot, a tetanus shot. And on the way, I was like, I already got stuck by a piece of iron, and you wanna stick me another one because the shot. She was like, don't worry, this is smaller, and I was like, oh fuck. So she had to take me for a tetanus shot. uh, yeah, for the next day I was already fine. It did hurt a little bit, but not that much. Need to be careful. The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven, and there were all kinds of tiny sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Not just all rusty nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards with jagged edges, and splinters all over them. And plenty else I couldn't even identify.
血が出ちゃった
I'm bleeding.
かわいい
So cute. Giggle giggle.
幸子ちゃん
Sachiko?
どうしたのお姉ちゃん
What's wrong, big sis?
あれ
Huh?
そっちにいたの
Over there.
何だったんだろう
So what was that voice I just heard? So what? Sachiko has a evil twin or something? Just because I want to check, buddy.
小さい
So tiny, probably just a child.
だったのかな
Huh?
そうだ
Oh yeah,
幸子ちゃ
Sachiko.
ん
How
は
old are
い
you?
くつ
How old am I?
そう
Yeah,
何歳
like
かな
what age
小
are
学
you?
生だ
You're in
よ
elementary school, right?
わかんない
I don't know. I can't remember. No,
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry. Sachiko just stood there, with her head hung low and a look of disdain on her face. She didn't say another word. It seemed safe to assume that she probably didn't have any memories from when she was alive at all.
ごめんね
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked. Don't worry about it, please.
ごめんなさい
Okay, sorry. Looking a bit closer at the pile of bones, there's a student ID name tag. Judging. Okay. Yukari Sekia? Sekia. Yukari Sekia. Okay, there's a table there. Any corpses? Any other corpses? I cannot see shit with all this red goo. There's a desk in the corner of the room. Hello, monsieur. Something seems to have fallen underneath it.
これ何
Why is that? You're conscious, you
ポ
evil
ラロイ
bitch.
ドカメラ
Ah, it looks like an old instant camera. Sachiko bent down and lifted the camera gingerly, as if it were some kind of rare treasure. Then she pointed it at me and pressed the shutter button. Wah!
眩しい
Ah, bright! Bright light! Bright light!
ま
Ah,
だ
that
使え
startled
る
me.
んだね
Look like it still works. You think?
持って行ってもいい
May I have it? To make voodoo dolls with it. I'm sure, but
重いよ
isn't it heavy?
大丈夫
That's
嬉
okay.
しい
I'm
な。
happy. And I'm evil. There's this in the corner of the room. There's nothing else there. How are you, Misu? Look, futons. We can sleep here. There's a stack of fold-up Japanese-style futons.
お姉ちゃん
Pixie, Sachiko is
私
tired.
疲れ
Then
た
die.
でしょ
Just lay on one futon and I'll put another futon on your head so you won't breathe anymore. Yeah. Dead plus.
この布団使えたら一休み
Do
し
you
よう
want
か
to take a quick nap on these
う
futons?
ん
Uh-huh. Carefully tiptoeing across the litter stern floor, nursing my sore and bloodied foot the whole while, I snack my way over to the futons. I didn't much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too. Eh,
ちょっと湿っ
they're a
て
little
て
damp
カビ
and
臭いけど
musty, but
敷いたら横にな
if
れ
we
るよ
we lay them out, we can at least get off our feet for a while.
うーい
Too sleepy.
じゃあ
Okay,
今
yeah,
敷くから
sleep
ね
forever. Okay, I'm laying yours out right now. As soon as Futun was on the ground, as flat as it would go, Sachiko sprawled on all out on it. It wasn't long before her eyes started dropping.
わーよ
Hey, yay, Futun! Just seeing this innocent little girl joyously stretching out to take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope.
布団だ
I'm so glad Sachiko is here with
あり
me.
がとうお姉ちゃん
Thank you,
こ
Big
ちら
Sis.
こそだよ幸
Thank
子
you
ちゃん
too,
だって
Sachiko.
今
Oh,
ここ
can
に
you
あなたがいて
both
く
shut
れ
up
た
and
か
just
ら
go to sleep? I don't know what I would do if you weren't here with me. Zzz. She really must have been tired. She was out like a light the second her head touched the bedding. My reading is awful today. She's so cute. No, she's not. Yeah, I should sleep too. I've been walking a lot. I hope that when I wake up, I'm back at home. Sure. You'll be dead. I awoke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet.
お姉ちゃん
Big sis, big sis.
何
What is it? She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she
どうし
attacked?
たの落ち着い
It's
て
okay.
話して
Tell me what happened. Nice and slow.
髪留めなく
I
しちゃっ
lost
た
my
の
hairpin. Ah, who fucking cares?
髪
Your
と
hairpin?
起きたらなかっ
When I
たの
woke up, it was gone,
な
so.
んだそ
Oh,
んなことか
okay. So that's all then. Yeah, then go to sleep, bitch. Come on.
そんな
Oh my god. That's all?
ごめんねもっと怖いことかと
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it might have been something more scary.
どこに落としたの
Where did you
すぐ
lose it?
探せ
If
ば
we
あるよ
look,
きっと
I'm sure we'll find it. The two of us searched every last inch of the room, with me with a wounded foot, but we came up empty-handed.
幸子ちゃんお
Sachiko,
姉ちゃ
is
ん
there
は
anything
どう
your
すれ
big
ばいい
sister
か
can
な
do for you? Die! The entire time we searched, Sachiko hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help us cheer her up.
髪が目に入って痛
Hair
い
keeps getting in my
そ
eyes
の
and
髪
it
飾り
hurts.
ちょうだい
Why does it hurt? Give me that thing you're wearing. Yeah, slowly she's starting to get all Yuka's things. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed to my headband.
これは
I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I can't give away. You're dead now. As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out a faint, otherworldly groan. Didn't hurt anything. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. In the next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now.
Sachiko-chan.
Sachiko,
よこせ。
give it to me.
よこせ。
Give it to me. The look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm and was perfectly capable of inflicting it.
どうしよう。
What do I do? Run. Give her the headband? Oh, Is this the last death? Stand firm. Sachiko was continuing to groan under her breath, fearing that she might be capable of. I desperately tried to console her.
幸子ちゃん、聞いて、
Sachiko, please.
幸子ちゃん。
I want you to
こ
listen.
れはお母
This
さ
is
んに買っ
something
てもら
my
ったば
mom
かりの
just bought for me,
大事なものな
and
の。
it's a very
だから
important reminder of her. That's why I can't give it to you.
お母さん。
Your mom. Somehow or another. Oh my god, really? Somehow or another, that seemed to quell her anger. Her facial expression snapped back into that of the gentle, kind girl I've been talking to all this time.
そうなの。
That's
だ
right.
からあげ
I'm
られ
really
なくて。
sorry, but I have to turn you down on this
お
one.
母さんからの。
That's from your mom? She was oddly receptive to this explanation and even seemed fascinated by it. Damn it, I wanted the wrong end. Maybe I'll cause her to remember something about her own mother. She was a little girl after all, so her mom was probably really dear to her in life.
お母さん。
Ma'am.
お
She
母
looked
さん。
like she was on the verge of tears again. I was beginning to feel bad that I even broached the subject. I'm sorry.
ううん。
Nah, it's okay. She still seemed a bit sad, but she nodded. Maybe she understood that I wouldn't give her my headband, and maybe she was okay with it. That fucking tone in the music, it's just... Alright. I will also dance when this game is over. Let's give it.
ないな。
I guess I don't have much choice. She's gonna
あげ
fucking
るね。
give it to you, okay? I pulled the headband from my hair, handed it to Sachiko. I basically shut down at this point. My instincts had taken over. I was running on autopilot. The act of handing over the headband was almost robotic. Oh, here we go. That was far removed from the innocent giggle I heard up until now. But I didn't even care. I was done. Whatever she wanted, I give her. Whatever she asked me to do, I'll
そ
do.
んなに嬉しいの。
It makes you that happy, does it? So I'm glad. The second I said that, Sachiko stopped laughing, as if to say, if you're glad, then it didn't make me happy at
ね
all.
え、その髪の毛も
Can I have your hair too? Oh my
髪
god.
の毛
My
そう、お
hair.
姉ちゃんの
Yeah.
髪の毛。
Big sis hair.
幸子、髪の毛
Sachiko wants your hair. Huh? What? Huh?
どうするの
How is that
髪の毛
supposed to
なんて
work? Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Sachiko got up on tiptoes and stretched herself as tall as she could manage, then clamped down on my hair with her tiny hands and began pulling. Instantly, my entire world was pain. I was screaming and crying and just wanted to roll around on the floor until it all went away. It was agonizing. It hurts. I could feel something warm running down my cheek, from the top of my head to my chin. There were two streams, then three, four. Blood? It wasn't just hair Sachiko had pulled off my head. Yeah, it was all the scalp. Somehow those tiny hands of her had basically scalped me. How could a little girl have that much strength in her? The entire top half of my head dropped. If I had a mirror, I knew it'd probably faint just from seeing myself in it. I just got a chill. The pain was making me dizzy. I was probably losing a lot of blood. I knew I'd passed out sooner or later, so I called out for my big brother. Had no idea if I actually made any sound, but in my mind I was screaming, "Big brother,
兄ちゃん
big brother,
助けて
big brother, please save
お
me."
兄ちゃん
Gaspant,
どうしちゃったんだろう
what happened? My legs feel heavy. Giggle, big sis, are you
お姉
okay?
ちゃん大丈夫
Hehe, I'm a big
私
sis now. I have to
お
pull
姉ちゃん
myself.
だもんねしっかりしなきゃ
Yuka,
次は何をもらおうかな
what should I take from you next? Oh my fucking god. After all this, why was I still doing what she told me to? Why was I still listening to her? A wave of sadness washed over me. The top of my head hurt. I knew a lot of it was missing. Sachiko was someone to be feared. If only I figured that out a little sooner.
お兄ちゃん
Big brother. Is it end? How long have I been walking? I wondered.
幸子ちゃん
Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? How are you still alive? I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. She completely stopped answering any of my questions.
もういいや
Guess that's enough. She came to a
どう
halt.
したの
What's
幸
wrong,
子ちゃ
Sachiko?
ん
She turned and looked up at me with wide, innocent
幸
eyes.
子ね欲しいものがあ
There's
るの
something Sachiko wants you to give her.
何
What is it? What's it going to be this time? I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway. So so did
幸
this.
子ちゃんになら
What it is,
何でもあ
whatever
げ
it
る
is you
よ
want, Sachiko, you can have it just for you.
じゃあ次はね
Oh, in that case,
命をちょうだ
I
い
have your life.
の
My life. Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time.
それ
I
は
can't give
ダ
you.
メ
Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. I just said whatever it wanted to say, regardless of how it felt.
私の
You may
命
have me lie.
あげる
Giggle, giggle. She was laughing again. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic? Ecstatic?
ダ
Yeah, no, no.
メどうして
Why not?
なんで
You
も
said you
くれ
give
る
me
んだよ
anything I
ね
wanted.
お姉ちゃんだもん
Because you're my big sister, right? Sachiko's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. She had the face of an angel. Sure. Demon angel. But it was all just a mask. It was a mask. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, please. I mustered all the strength I had trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. No, no, please, no.
は
Huh?
冗談は
Please don't joke about things like that, okay?
早く
Let's just hurry and find my big
お
brother.
兄ちゃんなら
Big brother will be able to help
なん
us
とか
somehow.
してく
I
れる
know he will.
ほら
So let's
お
just
兄ちゃんを
keep searching
お兄ちゃん
your big brother.
そうだよ
That's right. I'll never
私
be
は
like big
お兄
brother,
ちゃんみたいに
but
な
I'll
れ
try
な
my
いけど
best.
兄ちゃんお兄ちゃんってう
Big
るさいんだ
brother
よ
this and big brother that. God, you're annoying.
早くよこせ
Just give it to me.
殺してやる
Going to kill you. Kill you.
殺し
Kill
て
you.
殺
Kill
し
you.
て
Kill you. Kill you.
殺して
And I'll make you wrap those hands around your neck and die. Just die already. Sachiko. That joke. My body shook and spasm uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by an invisible force. It was completely. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be my very last words on this earth. Wow, my brain is just switching the reading all over the place. A suicide note. When you get right down to it. Uh, I guess there's nothing I can do, okay? I'll give it to you. I'll give my life to you, Sachiko. It's all yours. Okay, here comes a big hammer dude. It was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open and blood splattered forth inward. I could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils and my right ear. My brain was jutting out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air. But I was still conscious. How? I could still feel everything. How? Oh, she's taking pictures. I saw a bright flash of light and realized she'd just taken my picture with that instant camera she'd been holding on to. Fuck you. What a pretty picture this is. A titled lowly woman. Sachiko was such a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down on me in contempt. Fuck that. I know. How about I show this to you, big brother? You told me I could have everything I wanted, right? Well, he's my big brother now. Gag spew. Giggle. Sachiko began petting my sticky, matted head with her coarse, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her. What a filthy face! Getting this was my goal all along, you know. My scrap of paper from the charm. I want to play with you again, Big Sis. So I'll spare you from your fate for now. Let's do this again real soon, Big Sis Juka. Can this end now? Wait, that was the real end? Are you kidding me? That was the actual ending. That was the actual ending for Only Way Out, Renaissance Recoverer, Showu. What? So, what does the other thing do? Refusing the... What does this do then? I don't get it. Used to be in this room, right, Sachiko? Let's just go. She's still mad at me, huh? But I should have been more sisterly and just given her the headband, but this headband is... This is a young girl. I'm really confused if that is the actual ending. So Yuka is gonna die?
さっきから何を
What
隠
have
し
you
てる
hiding from me?
ここに何かあるのお姉
Is
ちゃん
there is is there something in here, Big Sis?
何も
Yeah,
隠してなん
there's
かな
nothing
いよ
hidden in here at all.
うーん
Huh?
お漏らししちゃった
I
パ
really
ンツ
don't
が
want Sachiko to
サ
see
チ
my
コちゃ
wet
んに見せ
panties.
られない
It
も
would
ん
be so embarrassing.
本当かな
I'm not sure I believe
やっ
you.
ぱり何か
I know
隠し
you're
て
hiding something. Can I go back to the storehouse? There's any reason for us to be here anymore, is there?
そうだよ
Yes,
手
you're
た
right.
ち
We can find a way out of this
見つ
school.
かるのか
I'm not sure we can. Huh? Without another word, Sachiko just turned and left the room. I'm very intrigued. So Yuka is gonna die, and Sachiko is gonna take the paper scrap. This is gonna be weird. I am intrigued. How come Yuka dies and Murashige is alive? Yeah, Murashige is bad. Sachiko wants him, but still. It's just bullshit. Hey, Sachiko. Hey, Sachiko.
サチコちゃんねえサチコ
She
ちゃん
wasn't even looking at me anymore. Must have really upset her. Listen,
注射
Sachiko.
をあげられない
I can't give you my headband, but I can give you something else. Anything you want.
他のもの
There you go. Something else?
私にでき
There's
る
not a lot I can
こと
do,
なんて
but if
少ない
I
けど
can make you feel more at ease, I'll be glad to
他
help.
のもの
Something
じゃあ
else.
ここ
Alright. Then let's go in here.
ここは
But this room is... We really don't want to go back in here.
サチコちゃん
Ah, Sachiko. Without any moment's hesitation, Sachiko just opened the door and walked right in. I didn't even have an opportunity to stop her.
どうし
What
よ
do I do now? The first thing I noticed when I entered the room was Sachiko's form sprawled out on the ground at the foot of the body pool. She was twitching a bit and moaning again, but this time it sounded more like a moan of pain than of
う
anger.
ん
Mm.
サチコちゃんサチコ
Sachiko?
ちゃん大丈
Sachiko,
夫
are you alright,
サチコ
Sachiko?
ちゃん
I stepped over her and turned around, so as to put the decaying bodies behind me, behind my back and out of my sight. Then started shaking her. I felt I absolutely needed to snap her out of whatever this was before something terrible
お
happened.
姉ちゃんよ
Because
かった
thank goodness you're what? I could feel her tiny, cold hand on my abdomen through the thin cloth of my skirt. She was pushing me backwards with tremendous force. Don't touch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. I lost my balance almost instantly and toppled over. It somehow felt like like my fall occurred in slow motion. The walls and ceiling of the room grew more and more distant, but it happened gradually. Yeah. Then I felt the murky liquid on my back and heard a splash. It was in the pool of bodies. I was in the pool of bodies. You. Those seem familiar. Google Global Level. Instead falling backwards, it took me far too long to regain my bearings. I was submerged in that horrible tainted water, close to drowning. That finally broke through the surface, dodging the many dislodged eyeballs that were floating on it like peas in chicken soup. Ugh. Each one rubbed in dull red, bulging veins. I didn't even want to think about what was in all that water I'd swallowed. Unfortunately, much of it was still on my tongue. My mouth was. I'm gonna stop reading this. Tried to scream, could barely get any sound past the foul, lumpy stew and. Big sis, you're disgusting. Sarah girls giggle so chunky. I was losing consciousness fast, and I remember silently praying, silently hoping that this was all just a dream. As the world faded around me, I just kept focusing on that one last wish. Please, let me wake up in my bed. Mixie is here. Another choice, I grabbed Sachiko's outstretched arm and marveled again at her strength as she effortlessly pulled me out of the water. If she doesn't die drowning, she's gonna die from infection and poisoning. My entire body, from head to toe, was covered in sticky, goopy chunks of unidentifiable human flesh from countless different people. It seems you got something on your head. Something. Slowly, hesitantly, I raised my hand to my head, feel around, and determine what this something might be. Wasn't looking forward to the answer. I felt it was a huge clump of matter that had stuck in my hair. Bye. It was a massive ball of fingers and toes. Ugh. Disgusting. Big sis, there's still lots more on you. The severed digits were all so sticky and slimy that they'd gotten completely wrapped in my hair like rollers. They weren't coming out easily. Calm down, big sis. Big sis. Must have passed out when I came to. I was lying on the ground with Sachiko looking over me. Big sis, I'm sorry. She was on the verge of tears again. But wasn't that her voice I heard giggling at me? If not, then whose was it? Was I just hearing things? It had to be it. This sweet little girl couldn't possibly have been that twisted. You saw her. You listened to her. Oh, oh my God, Yuka. No, it's okay. I didn't care how filthy I was, as long as Sachiko was all right. That was all that mattered. Yes, she was my little sister now, after all. Had to take care of her, had to look after her. Big sis, you should slow. Wait for me, please, Sachiko. What's wrong with me? My legs feel so heavy. Somehow Sachiko had wound up in the lead, and I was following her blindly, struggling to keep up with her blistering pace. Pen pen. Big sis, you all girls, keep away from me. Eh? Looked down on my uniform. Sure enough, it was soaked through with the blood of those poor victims in the bloody pool, and smelled really awful. You're right, I am gross. Sorry. Didn't recall saying that or even trying to say that. It's like my mouth was moving on its own, speaking someone else's thoughts. Sis, you're such an idiot, you know that? Yeah, I'm sure I am. This was how she was going to treat me. Then why was I being so nice to her? Why was I doing whatever she asked of me? It was bothering me, and yet it wasn't. I honestly didn't care anymore. I was content just to follow this abusive little girl to the ends of the earth. How long have I been walking, I wonder? Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? Huh? I'm not walking, I'm floating, bitch. I was following in Sachiko's despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. He completely stopped answering any of my questions. Yes, that's enough. Came to a halt. Turned, looked at me innocent. Okay, and we back to the same dialogue then. Can I have your life? Yes. We back to the same thing. The only difference is that now I still have my hair. Yeah, it's the same dialogues. It's the same dialogue. Yeah. Yep. Same dialogue. There's a picture. Same picture. So it doesn't matter which I choose to give or not the headband. It's still gonna be the same. No. Whoops. Sorry. All right. So that was the end, I guess. So there's another two endings and I missed them. I do not give a fuck. All right. So that's gonna be it for this episode. So like, comment, subscribe if you do not like crap. Follow me on Twitch, it's better, you know it. For more of this crap. And hopefully the last episode. Or no, the last chapter. Episode on the game. So I'll see you next time for more. We're gonna continue with the tooth. See you next time. Bye bye.